I recently watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding and didn't love it. It's not terrible, but I don't understand the hype. But John Stamos is in the second film, so I decided that I was going to watch this anyway. And honestly, it's basically the same in terms of quality. So if you liked the first film, I think you'll absolutely enjoy this. But for me, while there are some things that are done well, and I will indeed expand on that, I still just didn't really care for it. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 was released in 2016. It's directed by Kirk Jones, written by Nia Vardalos, with a cast including Nia Vardalos, John Corbett. We, of course, have John Stamos and various others. And I will say, as a story, I think for a sequel it works well. It follows on from the first film. This is the character's next chapter, and there's also a wedding, so I think it makes sense that we're following on with the characters. If you like those characters, you've developed a relationship with them, I think that's a good decision. But also keeping in the wedding element also helps to make it feel the same but different. So in terms of the concept for a sequel, I think it was a really good decision. And there isn't anything wrong with the way the narrative is written, which is really the case with the first film, except for the fact that the pacing in the first film was horrendous. The pacing is actually quite a bit better in this film, so the key plot points make sense, and the rate at which we move between them is actually quite satisfying. So that is really the only way in which I think this is maybe slightly better than the first film. The pacing of the story is a lot better. Now, one could argue fair enough, with the first film we needed a bit of time to get to know the characters, but it's still horrendous. The pacing in the first film is terrible. Not a problem here at all. I still found the narrative to be not that interesting. It has plenty of substance, but it's just a little bit bland as well. There's a lot going on, but I didn't really have an emotional response to everything. I was never made to really care about anything that was happening as a viewer. And I have the same response with the characters. They're well written, the performances are good, but I just didn't care. And visually, it's just as boring as the first film. The same issues are there. The locations are fine, but the lighting is terrible. The colour palette is incredibly dull. And of course, if that was the only issue, if the visual beauty or lack thereof was the only problem, that would be fine. But because the narrative is dull, the characters are fine but not that interesting, it's just one more reason why I personally didn't care for it. The music is good, and actually I remember feeling that way about the first film as well, the music being one of the things that I really did quite enjoy. I don't know if I'll watch the third film. I don't currently have a specific reason to watch it. I wouldn't have watched this had John Stamos not been in it. Do I feel pleased that I had a reason to watch it? Not necessarily, but I also don't mind having watched it, and because the pacing was a bit better, it did make me feel a little better about the whole experience. I might watch the third one at some point. If you think the third one is a significant improvement, let me know. But for now, I will say, if you enjoyed the first film, definitely check this out. I think you'll really like it. But if you didn't care for the first film, I don't think this one has anything else to offer. So unless there's a specific reason, such as John Stamos, why you want to watch this, then I don't really think it's worth it.